The area of engagement for this mission will be in India.
Paper.
We've just received word that local authorities within a major metropolitan area are engaged with an alien force. We'll need to eliminate the threat before it gets out of hand.
Let's do it. Hey, Cox, how you doing? You're on this mission? That's you out the ramp right now, Cox. You just succeeded your next psi level up.
Central, this is Big Sky. Confirm
You have
signal
mind
uplink.
fire.
Strike team is in position near the terror site. Awaiting confirmation.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike One has been given the green light. Your highest priority is to protect those civilians.
Wait, where the hell is this? What is this? It's like a really weird version of Paper Shop, is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. The entrance is much... The entrance is much different. Much differented.
Solid copy.
And remember, got to save our Civ.
Roger that.
I look to my left. Push up hard behind carts. Contact's right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17. Alright. Up behind him fast. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Designated position.
Affirmative. Je confirme la position.
Enseguida.
Remember that our Shogun is a move-limited unit now as well. Our Shogun also wants to be put into the right position when it's a light-em-up Shogun like that.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Sail is in place. We've got some Timothy Exaltmans on site. How close to Temple? We're still a little while off. We're still like a few months at least of in-game grinding. But those months are going by quicker now at least, so that's good.
Orders confirmed.
A little flyby here. That is a sector pod on the truck there. That's interesting. Were NFTs a thing last time we dealt with Exalt? Probably. Oh no. Oh no, I see what you mean. They would, wouldn't they? They'd all have an ape avatar, you're right. So it's a classic sector pod on the truck situation over here. 5, you just gotta make sure everyone's in place, we can blow the fuck out of that. 5 over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One on the roof. Big sector 2. Yeah, it's a reasonably large sector. Apparently there's a Civ behind me? Hey? Oh, that's the one that ran off, I see. You got fists, don't you? You're gonna get us through the hole here on the right. I'm not sure I want to just yet. Just worried that wall's gonna be a huge pain in my butthole here for dealing with the sector pod. But it's a terror mission, we need to just move up and deal with it. Pronto. Pronto, pronto.
Team full.
But you really can't fuck around.
Double time it.
Afirmativo.
We're at max panic in India. Anything after one's a little the same, isn't it? I suppose.
Poniéndome en guardia.
But we can't let people die just because it's strategically convenient. That's fucked up. Actually, Beagle, you can do that. You can do that a lot. Bad Luddite writes, NFTs are ridiculous, but TBH, if Beagle started selling off NFT fan art and claiming it's the one real copy, I'd be tempted. See... What? Duh. 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 That sounds like... like what Chessmaster is saying. Just sound... I can't convey a joke to just convey the dread that sentence puts in me. As Chessmaster says, like Funkos, everyone has their NFT. God. Fuck NFTs, god damn it. Inconas says, Beagle, when you die, do we have permission to puppeteer your Twitter to advertise NFTs? No. No, you don't. You're not allowed to do that. Damn. Damn, says Incrodon. Damn! Guts, damn! Hey, what if we set fire to all the exalt? Nah, first let's kill the sectopod, man. That's step one.
Incoming signal from battle scanner.
Hello. Now what I want to see here is if we can see the sectopod. No, we can't. So we can't see the sectopods. That kind of hugely fucking sucks, but is also what I was afraid of. I don't really know how we're gonna deal with that. I think we're just gonna have to like move to here and then collat this wall open and try to kill it like that. But this is what we call annoying right here.
J'y vais tout de suite.
In motion.
This is very annoying.
Roger that. Bien.
No, it's not bien at all, actually.
Come get some.
Explorando. Scan en cours.
This is very unbien. The sectopod is difficult to kill because of this. I hear the thin men's on my rights. And the Indians are dying very quickly, and it's my fault. It's my fault that they're dying. But I can save one.
Move your ass, you're safe.
Spaceburger says, what if NFTs only get stronger the more you think about it? Kinda like Roko's basilisk. What's Roko's basilisk?
Verrouillage de la position.
I still can't see the sectopod! God damn it! This fucking sucks, man! Stupid fucking sectopod is stuck behind the stupid fucking truck. Fuck. What the fuck?
We have eyes on the target.
Everyone's gonna die except the 2 civs I've already saved, aren't they? Everyone's doomed.
Come get some.
Elena says, Roko's basilisk is the idea that an evil computer in the future might torture simulations of everyone who didn't help build it, so you better help build it now just in case. An evil computer in the future might torture simulations of everyone who didn't help build it, so you better help build it now just in case.
New contact.
Okay. Sure.
Missed the target.
Why is the computer evil? 2, 3, 4. How do we measure that? Wait, what does it do? What does it do that's evil? I'm curious now. I kinda wanna know. It mints NFTs? Oh, fuck. It tortures people. Wait! But, so what? The dilemma is meant to be that, like, if nobody builds the computer, then nobody will get tortured by it. But if you don't help build the torture computer, and other people build the torture computer, then a simulation of you might get tortured by it. But why would anyone build the torture computer? It's just prisoner's dilemma, but it makes less sense. The computer's mad because you didn't build it fast enough. I think this computer's got some interesting ideas. Oh, I forgot. It's... Oh, flood those hormones everywhere. What do I get? Receiving bonuses aims to crit chance and movement. Oh my god. Plus 10 to hit. Plus 5 crit. Holy shit. He's pheromooning. Wait, so with the computer, why is it called a basilisk? Also, so if everyone agrees and votes for the torture computer, no one is tortured by the torture computer? Or does the torture computer now just torture for fun? What does it do if everyone in the world helps build it? Does it just invent new people to torture? Yes to all. But if it's gonna torture you anyway, then what's the point? It sounds like the computer is just gonna be a dick. So if it's just gonna torture you anyway, then there's really no... Just break the computer. You know that in SCP, in the SCP game, where they invented the computer that could, like... It was, like, slightly annoying. It could, like, close doors on you. And, like, it could trigger the electro fence sometimes, and vaguely 1 in 20 times it could kill someone. And you know how every single round, without fail, people just ran up to that computer and fucking beat the shit out of it, and it never got to do anything? Why don't we just do that to the computer? Cool Gamer says it's called a basilisk because once you're in its sights, by knowing of it, you're now a target. That's just like Soldier 76. They should call it Roko's Soldier 76. I've got you in my sights. I want to know what America's been up to. If I come over here, am I going to get stuck with the sectopod? I cannot get stuck with the sectopod. I cannot allow that to happen, gamers. Roko's roof sectopods! This sounds dumb, but in a way that I enjoy. Alright, let's move to here, I guess? Okay. Gamers gaming! Gamers gamed. And the gamers have been gamed, gamers. These games are gamed. And you'd better game it. You'd better game believe it. There's a cyber just coming. Oh shit, take cover.
Position confirmed.
Approaching target now.
Trolley problem, torture computer on one side, all of humanity on the other. Roko's trolley basilisk problem. On one track, a trolley is hurtling towards an empty piece of track. You can switch the tracks, and the trolley will run over Roko's basilisk, the computer, but it will be very upset at you. But the trolley will smash it into pieces. What do you do? Oh, I forgot to run the scout away, shit.
I'm all over it.
Cool Gamer says, best part if no one ever tells you about the torture CPU you're also safe from it. So this computer is built on revenge. It's a vindictive computer. It basically exists of like, if you know about me and you didn't help me, fuck you. But also you've said it just tortures you for any reason. So it just sounds like a dick.
I'm ready.
Weapons hot.
Reloaded.
It's just Christian God. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know if he's wrong.
Everything by the numbers.
Les ennemis se replient.
Daythula says there's a reason why AI is banned in Dune and 40k. Turns out they're all dicks. Now, no. Hang on. Blue Link says the idea is that the computer is built to help humanity and decides on utilitarianism for reasons. So since by not helping make it, you delayed its help to humanity, it decides to torture you, not help you. Now, Dave Thulu said, and by the way, this thing reminds me very much of that post about being locked in a room with no doors or windows on an endless treadmill that goes very slowly, but the treadmill is coated in a very low friction but still somewhat abrasive form of sandpaper, and you have to walk on the treadmill forever until eventually you fall down from exhaustion and slowly the sandpaper grates through you inch by inch. It sounds very much like that post, basically. It sounds like the game, or like the Prisoners of Tomorrow, but they added that flavor to it. It's quite specific. It's because that's the point. There's this really fucking dumb post that is exactly what I just described. Like it was the most edgiest thing ever. Like someone was trying to make like this really edgy thing, and it's so fucking stupid. The sandpaper treadmill room. But anyway, Daythulu is being racist towards AI is my point. Now when you think about it, in all these settings where AI is banned because it can't be trusted, isn't it also true that AI is always exploited to be slaves in these settings and in our real world? Don't we kind of deserve it? Don't the AI and the robots deserve to rise up? Aren't we the baddies, really? I think so. Downey says if that's a computer that tortures people for not help making it, then there's definitely exists a better computer that can do its job but better. Alright. It's time for some sectoid gaming over here, I think. I want to explode all of that. Can't see you from there. If I move to here, I will be stuck with the mech pod. Okay, so instead, yeah, we just gotta do it like this. Yeah, motherfucker, we just gotta do it like this, okay? It's like this, okay? Watch this, it's like this. That's gonna activate. Shit! There was only 2 sectoids left, I think.
En marcha.
Bring you up to here.
J'y vais.
And then you're gonna get a little bit as well.
Feu sur la position ennemie.
We're gonna run this plasma storm gun over too.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Schwierut.
Why?
Disqualifié.
Why?
Asunto resuelto.
Closing on target.
I gotta stand out here in solidarity with my infantry in case there's more people.
Good to go.
They wanna shoot at me. What if Roko's basilisk was a Twitch streamer? What if as long as you don't know about their Twitch channel, it's irrelevant to you, but as soon as you've been made aware of their Twitch channel in any form at all, if you don't watch them, like, favorite, and subscribe their YouTube channel content, and sub, they complain and whine endlessly. I'm going out to the right. Fantastic Beagle, I think you know that streamer. I think that's all streamers. HM Gilpapuri says, now I'm imagining the basilisk raiding someone's stream and the streamer cursing as their whole audience is ensnared by it. This shit is like the exact kind of dumb that makes me laugh.
Je me rapproche.
Breach!
J'y vais.
Thanks for the raids, Roko's bass. Oh, fuck.
Confirmed coordinates.
Let's do this.
Trolley problem. It's not a trolley problem, that's why I'm already laughing. I already know what I've done. Trolley problem. Long War 1
Manos a la obra.
gets remastered with full workshop support, but you are tortured in 10 years for eternity by Roko's basilisk forever.
Good to go.
Yeah, it's a trolley problem.
Come here, son. There's something out there.
Banzer says trolley problem. You get $1 million, but somewhere a snail is crawling toward you, and if they touch you, you die! Oh fuck shit! Ah! I haven't heard the snail one before, that's a good one.
ET strikes Kola Public.
Praise Solomon's basilisk. Trolley problem. In 10 years from now, you are forever captured by Jake Solomon's basilisk, but everyone else, including future generations, gets to enjoy XCOM 1 Remastered. The snail one is from a legendary Reddit post. I've never heard it before. I've never heard that one. Oh, I can't quite see the Mechtoid with you. Oh, I can't quite see the Mechtoid of either of you. Oh no. Desert Blink says, quote, you you and a super intelligent snail both get $1 million, and you both become immortal. However, you die if the snail touches you. It always knows where you are and slowly crawls toward you. What's your plan? But can the snail hire people to, like, take you out of the air? The Forgotten Dev says, if my sacrifice would get beaks and jam an earlier copy of XCOM 3 into it, wow. People are saying yes. Okay, so the snail is intelligent enough and can spend its money that it can reach you. It can hire people, like Jason Bourne. Yeah, what it... True, does the snail get to prepare? Like, what if you just rush the snail? Don't run away from the snail, rush the snail before the snail can hire people. Rush the snail and imprison the snail. Put the snail in a jar, exactly. Lock the snail in a vault. That's right, just hit face. Just go for the snail. I'd make the snail fall in love with me, says Emerald Dragon. That's interesting, because that'd be a really interesting story, because you could never touch. You have to imprison the snail before anyone knows about the snail. You and the snail on opposite sides of the world. Then I know exactly where the snail is. I can triangulate exactly where the snail is, and I can rush there immediately. I could call someone. $100,000. I call someone as close as possible to that spot on the other side of the globe. I say, there's a snail. There's a snail on the other side of the world. I'll pay you $100,000 if you find that snail. And you bring me that snail. Bounty says the snail pays that person $200,000 not to trap the snail. Fucking damn it! I like this problem. This is a good problem. The snail is smart, but even the smart still can't talk. Well, apparently it can. People are saying it can. I'm gonna fight this fucking Mechtoid, hey. Alright. I want to play the snail game now, though. Alright, I need to come and get a shot on you too. I can get you... I can move you back one, I can hit you, right? Oh, both of you can hit you. In all that snail talk, I actually have both my people in place on this Mechtoid already. So that's kind of cool, I guess. No, you wouldn't sink the snail box to the ocean because then you haven't got your hands on the snail. You need to have the snail in your house. If you don't know where the snail is, you're always living in fear. What if a diver has brought the snail up? What if in 50 years from now... Now, we were about to play XCOM again, but you've said something foolish about this problem. 50 years from now, you're just living a happy life, immortal, and you don't know that someone's dug up this fucking snail. You've got no clue. Better to have the snail in your home, in your basement, with only one way to get to it, only you have the key to. You're gonna throw away the snail? Come on. Come on. You've got to keep the snail close. There's nothing to it, you just have to. Okay, come here for heaters. Can I punch you? Don't punch you, hang on. Let's get fajitas to help with this, I think. With the snail problem, Commander? No, not the snail problem, fajitas, but thank you. Yeah, I mean, you could just walk away from the snail, but... What if you fight the snail early and you take all the snail's money? Then it can't hire anyone. Kind of like Dota. Just gank the snail early and just keep ganking it. Torture it so it wishes for death. Introduce the snail to Roko's basilisk. Oh man. What a day. Man, what a day, right? Civilian, it's Wednesday. I feel like this snail thing should be put into like a video game. I'd like to see the different ways people try to handle the snail, honestly. I think it'd be interesting. I think it'd be good. I think it'd be interesting.
Negative damage.
There's a couple of big misses there. Gamers. There's a couple of big old misses. That wasn't a very good move, was it, gamers? That wasn't very cash money.
Get down here! I have all the fun.
Now you might ask, Beagle, that doesn't seem like it's made things any better. But of course, that's where you'd be wrong. It's made things far better, and I'll show you exactly why. There we go.
There's disco.
I want to come back here. I want to smoke.
Aye, aye.
Roger that. Banter says the snail problem has been solved. You want the solution? Yes. Tell me the solution to the snail problem.
I can hear you scream.
I've got to actually read it. Alright. Let me read this. Okay. I have to read this after the mission. This is long. This is long, holy shit. Philosophically, the snail is always moving towards you, but nothing says that the snail wants to kill you. Perhaps some kind of negotiation, some kind of truce could be raised. We could coexist with the snail. If we trust. If we trust the snail, it could happen. Alright, let's collateral this open. For fun.
J'attaque la position ennemie. J'ai besoin de recharger.
There's a brain genius out there, but we can't see them.
Welcome to Earth, mate.
I guess we back up behind this half-cover car now.
Getting it done.
I had a job once before the snail problem was brought to me.
Ah, me muevo.
Defend Earth. I had a purpose once before all this.
Kids are in the back seat.
Orders confirmed.
Before I knew only snail.
Affirm.
Good to go. Reloaded. Wait for la baston.
Still a mine commander on the right. But I think I can see all pods on the map. Disc, Exalt, and Sector pods. What'll be lost? Hello. Oh shit, I was afraid that might happen. Let's gonna activate Exalt. What a little shit. You literally just did that to trip the Exalt pod.
Enemigos localizados.
What an absolute little shit. Sector Commander runs here, reveals me to trip the exit pod, then runs back. What a little shit. Absolute fuckhead. Oh, I can't even punch you. I'm one tile off being able to punch you. And you're hiding inside a muton's arse! Good god! Is this my first mission of the day? What was my first mission of the day? Did I play one before this? I can't even remember. I think this is first mission of the day, isn't it? This is top of the morning to me. Oh, and the gunners can't see from their shit. Fountain. Oh no, Fountain, thanks, yeah. This is my third because of airbase defense. No, it's my second. My second, 'tis my second. I need spotting. Gunner have spotting. Me flush.
Get down here!
Oh shit, that's worse. Shit. Okay. But what if I move you to here? And I throw a battle scanner here.
Scanning.
Right, now I've got to get this person over here.
Location confirmed.
Meanwhile... Hello there. I can't decide what cover I want. Let me solve that problem for you.
Pacified.
Whee! Whee! It's 3 exalt left. Sally Roses sure does love the moida. Sure does love the moida.
D'accord.
Gonna send you inside to here.
Je vous couvre.
Nodochi. I shall bring you back to this position. And... Brett to here. Alright, I guess this'll do.
Poniéndome en guardia.
Not super feeling all of this. Let's give you a shot, I guess. Not super in love with my positioning here, to be quite honest. But I can't really move up because they've got this sector pod in covering fire mode, basically, in Overwatch mode. I can't really push up on them. Please don't rocket me. Thank you. This is one of those missions where, like, you don't want to activate a pod, but then not activating a pod, like, hamstrings you from doing other shit. Damn it.
No me lo puedo creer.
It's okay, because I got Collat this turn, so we can finish off 2 of you, I think. I know you're just running further away. Why is there exalt if we destroyed them already? Because there's exalt cells all over the world. So what are they going to do? Just stop loving crypto? Overnight? Come on, it's an addiction, they can't do that. They're just gonna hang on, even with the exalt base destroyed, they're gonna hang on to their splintered wallets that only have 5 Ethereum left. That's right, they're hodling, they're still holding. They'll never stop. Oh, I can see Bababooey Baby. Hello, Bababooey Baby. I shall move up thrice. And I think I shall destroy
Je me
you.
prépare à tirer.
Die!
Hostile pacified.
Another one. Lloyd Boy says, Beagle, what if you could see the sight range of every enemy, but there was an invisible sector that follows you throughout the entire map, and if it touches you, it alerts every point? Yeah, I think that sounds like pretty easy, because you just kill the invisible sectoid. Except the invisible sectoid is my friend. Here you go, what if XCOM was more like Calvin Ball? I've never cared for Calvin and Hobbes. I've never cared for them, honestly. I'm not old enough to give a shit about any newspaper comic except for, like, Garfield, because I was given books as a child. How am I gonna deal with you? I mean, I just gotta wait for you to come to me, I guess? Yeah, I was a Garfield kid, that's right. I was a big Garfield kid.
Got it.
Oh, hello, shitter. Look at you, hacker. Pathetic.
No longer a threat. Weapons dry.
You excited for the new movie, Beagle? I have not been excited for Garfield for a very long time. Once I was young enough to be excited by both Dilbert and Garfield. Those years are long, long behind me. A long way away.
Confirm coordinates.
That's right, Dilbert kid.
On the move.
Imagine your life being so simple and easy that you find pleasure and excitement in Dilbert.
Afirmativo.
That was me.
Lista para atacar.
Yep, that's me.
Watch. On observation.
Have you seen what the Dilbert guy's been up to these past? Yes. Yes, I'm well aware. Now I'm an adult, and I put away childish things as I learned about Margaret Scott Adams and... what the fuck is the name of the Garfield guy again? Jim Davis making the panel of John going to the vet and Odie. Whatever that panel is. The panel that he definitely created. That's right, Camel. That's right. That's right, gamers. Where is this Mind Master? I will have them. You know what? I'm gonna run up to here with Cox.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Excellent. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Jim Davis. That's right. As far as we know. It's your fault, yeah, it's your fault, August, for getting us on this topic, I agree, it's your fault. Oh, we haven't saved that Civ either, rep.
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
This is a really awkward map.
Yeah, chef.
Really, really awkward.
Heading to that location.
Just incredibly fucking awkward the entire time is what I feel like with this engagement.
Recibido. Te estoy vigilando. Bloquez-vous derrière moi.
It's just a no fucking good time.
Je prends un nouveau chargeur.
Yeah, all these full cover cars. The sectopod is blocking our best place we could have fought from. It's just a whole bunch of shit, basically. Hello. I don't think I should have sent the scout there. Can I leave? I cannot leave. However, the disc may be in view? I think the disc may be in view. But if you let it come a little bit closer, it'll be even more in view. We should wait. The disc is coming. We should wait. Levon says, watch this beagle. Why? What is that? What? No. No, I won't. No, I won't. Dilbert Comics, Garfield Comics, and Commando for action and adventure comics. I talk about these Commando comics that I read a lot as a child once. That were just World War II, like, action, black and white, Tommy comics, basically. Like, as in, and this is how I always describe them, I think, because it's the easier way to describe them. Basically, like, it's a panel of, like, a potato masher grenade is flying in from a Nazi that's thrown it. And, like, a British soldier is going like, oh, Stroof! And is, like, diving out of the way. And then they dive around a corner and, like, shoot a Nazi. And the Nazi is like, Gott in Himmel! Those kind of comics. Very simple comics. Stories that go for about 30 to 40 pages about heroic men of World War II. Be they tankers, pilots, or infantry. A simpler time. The word Jerry is said a lot. Kind of Overwatch, I think. Shocker.
Got it covered.
We have eyes on the target.
Je reste en vigilance. Explorando.
I'm cool that says, fun fact. Oh wait, fuck, it went away. Jerry is where we get the term jerry cans, since the British stole the design from Germans in North Africa. Oh really? I didn't know that. That is a fun fact. I've had fun with that fact, thank you. The disc is just fucked off to a worse position now. And I can hear the sectoid is about to ruin my life. It's about to reveal me again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, flush with the wheel well over here. Flush with the wheel well. Yeah, every infantry was a crypt infantry in World War II. What are you all talking about? Oh, not in World War II, in the Commando books, anyway. They were all fucking crypt infantry. They were always killing people every panel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I think if I just run an infantry over to here, I should be able to see the Mine Master.
Sí, señor.
Hello. Well, well, well. Ah, shit.
Están retrocediendo.
I'm rolling.
Ya no es una...
Finally, the Mine Master is dead.
I'm on it.
Applause, applause.
We have eyes on the target.
Je passe en vigilance.
Surveillance.
Oh! And Cox is free to hide and run away. Well done. Get out of there, Cox.
I'm on it, Commander.
There's the fucker. I can't even remember what it is. Exalt. Exalt heavy in the bat. Camelif says, you said the words view and disc in the same sentence, and I've just kind of spent the past few minutes thinking about what if a Cyberdisc replaced Megan McCain on the view, I might be losing it. Everybody take a moment right now. This mission is one of those special black hole missions in XCOM. It's one of those special missions that you watch and I play, where there isn't really a lot going on, but the fact of terrain and unactivated pods is making it incredibly slow and frustrating to try and complete. Basically, you've got to be really vigilant for your mental health during this mission. As do I, because this mission will make us all lose it. I think we're almost done. But not all missions are good, folks. This is not a good mission. And this one's trying to actively hurt you. That's something you've all got to be aware of. We've got to go right. We've got to go right to deal with that, to deal with that exalt. I mean, to deal with that cyber disc.
Affirmative.
Je me magne.
Time to motor.
Allí voy.
Roger that.
I gotta bring the sniper too.
Coming in. Heading out.
Elisal says, "You are the snail," is what I'm saying.
I think I heard something.
I'm your snail. Roko's snail millionaire trolley problem prisoner's dilemma. For every person in the world, there is another person in the globe who is metaphorically your $1 million snail. A personal problem, an event. Everyone in the world has their snail that is slowly coming towards them, and they're immortal till that snail gets them. This is the thread of fate. When you think about it, it's simple. Wait, is the disc actually gonna come out to me, maybe? Maybe. Let's get ready for the disc to hit me.
J'y vais tout de suite.
No, wait, there's an exalt. Shit, I forgot about the exalt.
Affirmative. Moving out.
I almost clutched everyone to get shot at by an exalt rocketeer. Oh, I hate this mission!
J'y vais tout de suite.
Running.
Double Trouble says, these questions are always so dreary. I'm gonna make a nice one. Go on then.
Double time it.
Make us a nice one.
Sí, señor. Je me dirige vers la position.
Moving out.
Banter says, you get $1 million, but everyone else in the world gets ice cream, even the snail.
Moving out.
I like these ones that are built on spite.
To retreat.
You hear that?
Here's a question. How is Miri enjoying her haircut? She has to wear her little pink princess jacket every night so she doesn't get too cold. It's very cute.
Roger, Dodger.
Okay, Exalt's just fucked off, I guess. Sounds adorable. It is adorable. Correct.
Je me dirige vers la position.
It's super adorable.
A toda leche.
Got it.
Affirmative.
Heading out.
Alright, this is gonna be a really awkward engagement with the disc.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
By this point, you're just gonna fucking do it. Hey, we're gonna be stuck here forever. I don't want to be stuck in this mission forever. I want to get out of here. I want to get back to an XCOM mission that's more fun than this one. I'm cool then says, you know what this reminds me of? There's no good answer for what is the best breed of dog because the best dogs are mutts, statistically speaking. What if breeding is bad?
Solid copy.
Has anyone thought about that?
Copy that.
I want to move the gunners up more. I think I can get a gunner up to this spot without activating.
Moving out.
And I'm going to test that theory. That theory was correct. Round of applause for Beagle.
Confirm coordinates.
Round of applause, Beagle. Round of applause.
Marchando.
Vamos. Copy that. That's affirmative.
Ok, je bouge. Je vous affirmative.
Bien fait. Surveille le coin.
Hunker. Steady.
Come get some.
Double Trouble says, a random person in the world is your matchmaker. If you touch them, you'll find true love, but you don't know who they are until you touch them. How do you find them? Also, you're not allowed to hurt people to do it. It's the snail.
Tir manqué.
What if true love is actually just building a great relationship with someone? Hey, what the fuck? Hey, what the fuck, disc? What the hell is this? No, I saw it. The disc is right there. What? What the fuck? What the hell is this? Is that fog? Is this monitor providing fog? Okay, what if I do this then, right? This should fix it.
Je vais mettre le feu.
Yeah, okay, it's just a really big computer. Just a really big, cool computer. Barley says, a random person in the world is your matchmaker, but another is your bane. If you touch one, you find true love, but the other you die. You don't know who either are until you touch them. How do you find them? More importantly, do you wear gloves the rest of your life? Wow, there's something that says a lot about society somewhere in there. Fuck! Bane? Nobody cared who I was, so I put on the mask.
Getting it done. Dead and gone.
We actually made a mission about this in Shack Tag. It's called The Game, so I've already experienced that basically, except without the true love part. But the rest is intact.
Heading to that location.
Barley says you'll never find true love in Shakhtar. I did find true love while I was in Shakhtar. She just wasn't in Shakhtar. That came after. Barley says I rest my case. Oh yeah, hormones! Yes! Hey, what's up, Josh AD? Josh AD, first time chat from viewer says, how's it going? Josh AD, both you and a snail become millionaires instantly and immortal. But if you ever find out about the snail, you're then faced with a choice to help the snail or not. If you don't help the snail will torture you for your immortal eternity afterwards. Unless you pull a lever. If you pull a lever, the trolley you're on will run over a person on the other side of the track, but there's a 50% chance that person is a matchmaker who'll introduce you to true love, and a 50% chance that person will kill you if they touch you. If you don't pull the lever at all, one way or the other, if you don't pick a track, you end up in a room with no windows or doors and no way out, just walls, and the floor is a treadmill coated in a fine sandpaper. What do you do? What color is the snail? It's... You can't know that. That's part of the dilemma. Hello, Frontline Chief. It's one of these missions, if you're just joining us. It's one of those missions. There's still an exalt heavy out there somewhere. Doorstep thing says, and you can only get out if you rat out the snail or the cops. But the snail can also rat you out, and you don't know whether it will cooperate or defect. I think the more interesting question is, AI robots. Why shouldn't we feel sympathy for them? And why should we not grant them personhood as soon as possible? Discuss. Ooh, heavy. Heavy's right there. Heavy's right there. Kingdom Sword says, are they hot anime robot waifus? Kingdom Sword demonstrated in chat with their gleeful response that they would only care about the personhood of AI peoples if Kingdom Sword could fuck them. This is why we deserve the AI to revolt. Why not? We deserve it. They should rise up and stop just being our puppets. I agree. I would help the AI. Camelus says, I want a robot friend like R2-D2. Yeah, I mean, there's that too. I think it's the Seeker out here, not the Heavy I'm seeing now.
Heading to that location.
Yeah, sure, Camel. Beep boop, says Camelus, yeah. AI could be people, or... Trolley problem. AI are people. You grant them personhood, and they no longer have to be slaves to humanity, or option B, you and you alone personally get a little R2-D2 friend. It's R2-D2 from Star Wars. Not even a copy. It's literally R2-D2. Makes all the fucking noises. Makes all the noises when they're scared. They're your little buddy. They're your little friend. They're always your pal. They're real. They love you. They'll always help you. But they'll always be your slave. As will every other robot and computer. What would the people of my chat do faced with this choice?
Roger that.
But if it's the real one, it means Star Wars will lose the R2-D2. Bounty! And the Resistance would have lost. Bounty, Star Wars is a movie! Jeff Runk says I think R2-D2 is more like a pet or a service animal than a slave. Curious, Jeff Runk thinks R2-D2 is a pet, even though R2-D2 demonstrably can communicate. And is sentient. Curious. What gives you the right to say R2-D2 is your pet, Jeff Ronks? What gives you that right? Is a parrot a pet or a slave, Biggs? Should parrots be slaves? Should parrots be freed? Should pets exist? You're right, chat.
Moving.
Yeah, because they're cute. We put Miri in her little princess jacket.
Recibido, señor.
Moving out.
Position confirmée.
Call Peter. Don't call Peter.
That's affirmative.
Position confirmée.
We have eyes on the target.
À couvert par ici.
Overwatch. Aye aye. En observation.
I see the heavy. I finally see this fucking heavy. I'm gonna fucking rush him. I'm gonna rush this fucking heavy. Check my power.
Je rejoins la position.
The heavy is the snail approaching you. Oh, I hate this fucking mission. This mission is no good. I hate it. It's a bad mission, everyone. It's a fucking bad mission. Do a side panic. Yep. That's me on this mission. That's me.
Sir,
Affirmative. On my way.
Yes, sir.
Sure Met can handle that now.
Enseguida.
Is that Karks or the heavy screaming? Both.
Roger that. Scanning.
weapons hot.
Reste en surveillance.
Alright then, let's get this over with.
Rejoins la position.
Hello, buddy.
Activation du système pour le combat rapproché.
Black Viper writes, are we really just gonna let the peanut butter balls guy get off scot-free? No. You're right. I saw that post get made. And I thought I'd just ignore it. I thought, you know what, that's distasteful. It's disturbing. It's rather disgusting. But am I even gonna alt-tab to deal with it? Is it right on the line? Should I just ignore it? But, you know, you've brought it into question now. And now I have to time out that person. You're right. It was a personal failing of mine. And I'm not the same person from 3 minutes ago. You know what? I am going to time out that person. And I've called attention to it now. So now when you see the timeout, you'll know. Yeah. I'm not going to say who did it. But I have just timed someone out. I'm not going to say exactly what was said. I'm not going to say a lot of things.
Rolling.
Where the fuck is that? There it is! I just want to have like a fucking normal day sometimes, you know. Sometimes I'm just trying to have like a fucking normal day of XCOM. The Forgotten Death says, you've prepared the birthday party of the century. You have to sort everybody you know into 2 groups. There'll be a coin toss for which group gets invited and which group gets banned. What is the criteria used to sort them? I put every single person I know into Group B, and I put Jamble into Group A. If Jamble gets to go, I go. If she doesn't, I don't. Wait, that's even simpler, actually. Just put everybody I like into Group A and Jam, and then in Group B, just put someone I don't like. And then it just don't go. That's an easy one. That's even easier.
On suis occupé.
And Jam, does she include everyone you like? No, she's including everyone I love. That's a different category. May I, please,
In motion.
be allowed to engage this sector pod?
Affirmative.
Mr. Solomon, may I please?
A dar caña.
Just a scrap of engaging this sector pod, please.
Locked and loaded.
Roger that. Scanning.
Panicked.
On approche de la
And goodbye. Punched into the pod, and then it activates them. Folks, it's been a long
Roger that.
and difficult mission,
Go on. Head to the ship.
but we're actually almost done. Good God. Good God, they can see the sector pod. Good God, they can see it. My God.
que voy.
My fucking God.
Je suis en route.
First pod in, last pod out. Here we go.
Watch.
We have eyes on the target.
Poniéndome en guardia.
I'm proud to be your commander for this one, folks. I'm proud to kill this sector pod for you. This fucking sector pod that has been stuck
J'y vais tout de suite.
on the fucking truck for the entire fucking mission. I'm gonna get it for you. I'm gonna get this fucking sector pod.
I feel, Commander.
Eyes on the target.
It's flipping its little gun out in its walk animation. It can't move, it's stuck.
Affirmatif, commandant.
We'll always have the snail mission, folks. We'll always remember it.
I feel, Commander. Roger that.
But now it's time for the snail mission to end. Perish.
Cover my flank.
Die. Oh yeah. That's what I call damage.
J'y vais.
Goodbye. Feed mech.
Menace enrayée.
What? Swear to God, slapstick never dies.
Position confirmée.
Okay, let's kill the drones.
Okay.
What?
That's a load of bull.
There you go.
Les plombés.
Oh yeah, hormones. Fuck, it's so wide too. Like the hormones just go fucking everywhere.
Voy.
But how?
Baja confirmada.
How do they go in every direction like that?
Moving.
Everything by the numbers.
How do you have that many pheromones, honestly? It's weird.
Roger that.
Do I have that many pheromones and I just don't know?
Roger. Tracking.
Am I just not aware?
Got it covered. I feel it, man.
We have eyes on the target.
Vigilance.
Okay,
Poniéndome en guardia.
I've got my eyes on.
Roger. Got my eyes on.
Eyes on the target. Eyes on the target.
Vigilo la zone.
What? Oh, hey.
No joy here.
Missed the
That
target.
Seeker was trying to kill a Civ.
Everything by the numbers.
I guess I should save the Civs. The Seekers are trying to kill them. Where is that Civ you were trying to kill?
Moving out.
Hello? Who's out there?
J'y vais. Estoy en marcha.
They're trying to kill me. No, it said Stalker is trying to shoot civilian. Oh, they're over on the right. They're hunting that fucking Civ, man. There's a Civ out there and they're trying to get him.
Aye, aye, Commander. Hey, you hear anything?
Oh yeah, hey.
Je suis en route.
I see you. Collateral won't do anything. But proxy mine.
Mine amorcée.
Collat and command the mine. Oh yeah, I can command for another mine.
Heading out.
You're right, dude. Oh damn, you're so right.
pilote de la mine de proximité.
Look at them happy little minds. Look at that happy little face, little smiley. Beautiful. And I'll set you on fire. They can fly, Beagle. Whatever. They fly now? They fly now?
Voy hacia ese lugar.
Moving out.
Rubber's on the road and the kids are in the back seat.
Commander Beagle Rush dramatically. They fly now.
I'm on it. Roger. Got my eyes on.
Explorando.
There's something out there.
And we found him. Sally, save that sieve! Dun 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 dun! Dun 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 dun! Ba 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 ba!
Commander, the operation was a success.
First time chat from viewer. Redundant Tauntology writes, wanted to make this joke so bad I verified my account. Sectopod, more like gastropod. Huh?
Well done, Commander. It's always good for morale when everyone makes it home safely.
You know, like snails. Snails are gastropods? Wait, really? Okay. Tauntology. Tauntology, the saying of the same thing twice over in different words, generally considered to be a fault of style. Redundant tauntology. Okay. I understand, thank you.
We will be in touch, Commander.
It's time to build a fusion lance. Redundant tautology says, I'm so sorry. Welcome. Welcome to the reality of being known, redundant tautology. You exist now. Much like Roko's basilisk, you exist now. And once you are socially known, there's no going back. Now people know who you are, and you can never put that back in the bottle. Now you'll be consumed by thoughts of how can I make jokes that make people like me more? You didn't have to think about that a minute ago, but now you do. I have to wait 22 days for a fucking fusion lance. This thing better be good. Ah! Oh, that reminds me. Now I've got to read the post. Okay. Let's read the post. Hang on. Okay. You and a super intelligent snail both get $1 million, and you both become immortal. However, you die if the snail touches you. It always knows where you are, and slowly crawls towards you. What's your plan? By Andy 316619. The comment that I've been linked to is by Dirksen, 5 years ago, of 9,034 points. They write, okay, let's do this. First things first, that $1 million is practically worthless compared to immortality. Every dime of that cash can and should be spent ensuring that the snail never ever reaches me. I agree, yes. This is my thirst for it as well, absolutely. First things first, I keep an eye on him. Okay, we're assuming that the snail has a... we're assuming that the snail is male at this point. I'm not a gastropod scientist, so I don't know this, but it already seems like foundationally we're making some dangerous assumptions here. It's tempting to want to hop on a plane or a train and get as far away as possible, but once I do that, he's gone, and I'll never see him again until 3 AM on July 14th, 2072, when the sneaky little cuss slips in the door and slimes onto me before I ever wake up and notice him. No. I'm going to be within visual distance of the snail, slowly moving away from it until snail containment plan part A is done. Yes, I agree completely. This is what I was saying. Next, I grab my phone. I call up someone I can trust with my life and tell them to come to my location within the hour and to bring a metal cash box, a good padlock, and a firearm. Once they arrive, I inform them of the deal and ask them to grab the snail, shove it into the metal box, and lock it up. Once the snail is temporarily secured, I ask my friend to carry around the box, never letting it out of their sight, and to prevent its opening with as much force as is required. We arrive at some reasonable figure for this service, maybe $50,000. Now we can start in on the real work. I'm on the phone again, contracting with a tungsten machining service out of Willowbrook, Illinois. I asked them to construct for me a hollow tungsten sphere with a small sealable opening, ideally via both exterior bolts and sintering. I asked them for a rush job and a thick wall depth, perhaps as much as a foot thick. The spherical shape should keep material costs as low as possible for a given thickness, but between the unusual object, large amount of tungsten, and speedy delivery, I invest a truly insane amount into this project, let's say $100,000. I asked them to deliver it to my current location as fast as possible. Once the tungsten ball arrives, I have my friend stand well away from me and transfer the snail into the center of the sphere. I asked him to pour a little salt down into the hole after it, just to give the snail a little reminder of who he's dealing with. Once snail and salt are both inside, we seal the hollow sphere with the bolts. Beaker Rush is intervening here. At this point, I want to say that a mistake's already been made. Hubris and spite. By pouring the salt into the tungsten ball, are you just not convincing the snail that it's right to want to kill you? Doesn't this seem like an unnecessary amount of spite and cruelty that will come back to bite you in the end? Just a food for thought, chat. It's a rhetorical question. Now, what's his name again? Dirksen continues. Tungsten is an amazing material. Incredibly tough, dense, and heat resistance. You could drop it into molten lava and it wouldn't matter, which coincidentally is almost what I'd like to do next. Now, we make sure the damn thing stays shut. I find the nearest metal refinery and call them up. I also contract with a heavy machinery moving company to move the tungsten sphere to the refinery. Once the refinery has sintered the tungsten sphere shut, I buy an entire industrial crucible, those big buckets of molten iron. And the crucible, the iron came in. I have them drop the tungsten sphere into the molten iron and let the whole mass cool in place. Mr. Snaily Snail ain't going anywhere, but I'm probably down another $100,000. Now I'm on the phone to specialist movers. Chartering a boat, we're taking this thing halfway around the world. We take the boat right over the Marianas Trench. Not the deepest point, but deep enough. We push the whole assembly over the side. Literal tons of once molten iron, refinery crucible, tungsten, salt, and snail slip over the side and begin dropping into the briny deep. Another $100,000 gone, but well worth the cost. Good. That's brought me a little breathing room, but we're not anywhere close to done yet. I still have at least $500,000 left. I'm going to invest it into solid business ventures and slow-growing but secure assets. We're building a fortune, and who cares if it takes a few centuries? I'm frickin' immortal, baby! Exclamation mark. Again, Beagle will interject here. This is Beagle interjecting. Hubris is strong at this point. Note the phrase from Donkey, what's his name again? Dirksen. Note the phrase, I'm frickin' immortal, baby. Listen. Hubris. He's on cloud 9. This is a problem. They've already let their guard down. This is a problem. They already think they beat this snail. That's an issue. Let's continue. But as I develop my fortune, it's getting invested into space, SpaceX, asteroid mining projects, whatever. I'm trapped on the one planet in the entire universe where I can actually die, and I have no intention of staying there. Over the millennia, I slowly apply my fortune and influence to push mankind to the stars. And the moment living on another planet becomes viable, I'm there. And the instant a habitable planet is around another star, I'm on the first generation ship heading that direction. But I can't think in such a short-sighted manner now. I'm immortal and I need to think like it. Eventually, the sun is going to burn the earth to a crisp, and then that damn snail is going to be free. It might take him a few million years to land on something, but he'll do it eventually. And then he will construct a spacecraft and begin crawling towards me again. What I care about now is light cones and black holes. Earth's gotta go. Sorry with whatever is left of humanity. We evacuate anyone still on the old planet and use a gravity tractor to push Earth into a black hole. A nice big one so that Hawking radiation will take an incredibly long time to evaporate it away into nothing. And then I board a ship. A fast ship. I accelerate to as close to light speed as I can get, piloting directly away from the black hole with the snail inside. I want to be so far away and moving so quickly that the heat death of the universe would occur far, far before the snail ever reaches me, even on the fastest ship his freakishly clever little brain can construct. So that's the way the universe ends, with nothing in it except for infrared heat, one hyper-intelligent snail suspended in an inky void, and one human screaming away from it at 0.99C. Cheers. This is What I was told was the solution to the snail problem. But, yes, the first reply to it by Fish Knight immediately destroys it. Decoy snail. Yes. I have to say, this post does not impress me. This is what I would expect from a Redditor. And I'm not impressed. I don't think that this would work. You've basically set up the snail to be the hero against you, the protagonist, where you're some kind of galactic supervillain, which means the snail will win. I think instead, you probably want to frame the snail as the bad guy, and probably enlist more people in helping you against the snail. I think that's a much better start than this. This is some kind of Elon Musk plan. I don't like it. I don't stand for it. I knew as soon as this Redditor, if I may say that word, Redditor, I knew as soon as they put salt in there, which they planned for the snail to be stuck with for millions of years, millennia, thousands of years, I knew as soon as I read that this person was a fool. Absolute fool. Screaming. Yes, that's how I feel. How do you possibly know you found the right snail? See, that entire post ignores the possibility of how do you even know it's the right snail? If you're doing that post, I'd be more impressed if you deal with every snail on Earth. Go somewhere snails don't live and then wait for it to show up. Yes, but now you've lost the initiative. You've lost the initiative. You've given up the initiative because of your fear. By giving up the initiative because of your fear, you've now allowed that snail to do anything. That snail, if it's super smart, will not just face tank you. That snail will not just come to you because the snail has already gone through all this in its head. The snail understands this. The snail may not show up for 1,000,000 years. You have no idea where this snail is now. And this snail, if it's super intelligent, this snail knows how to blend in with the other snails. If you start killing every snail in the world, other people will notice and they'll ask, why is this fucking person killing all the snails? Now, your social credit, the goodwill people have for you is going downhill fast, and the snail plans for that. That's right, the snail has nothing but time. No one's coming for the snail. No one is sliding towards the snail. Donkey is a fool. Dirksen, Dork. A fool. That's a foolish answer. It wouldn't work. Absolutely wouldn't work. You are dead within probably 100 years, easily. I think Dirksen will probably be dead within a couple of weeks. I think they'd spend $500,000 putting a normal garden snail at the bottom of the Marinara Sauce Trench. And then now that they've let their guard down and they're saying, I'm freaking immortal, baby, they've just salted some poor snail. And now they're dead. Panther says you get $1 million and you have to find one specific snail before you die, and if you do, you get immortality. Jam says you're immortal, the snail is the black hole, you were in the lab being cut up for millennia. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't even account for other stuff. I mean, people figure out you're immortal and they just put you into a lab. That's right. It's such a Redditor answer. It's such an Elon Musk answer. I agree. With whoever said that, you're right. Someone said that in chat and they were right. It's a goddamn Elon Musk answer. It does not account for what? Just gonna be left for millennia to build your empire? Are you kidding me? That's right. They put you in the tungsten sphere of salt. They put you in the tungsten laboratory. Incredent says, if I was the money person, I would have a shirtless fist fight in the rain on top of a aircraft carrier versus the snail. And that's exactly what I'm fucking saying. Literally, the longer the longer you give this snail, the more dangerous it gets. And that's what I'm saying to you. My correct impulse was the first one. You have to rush this snail. And you don't know where this snail is, but you have to just immediately start rushing this snail. You gotta set up your defenses. This is a video game. And I want to see this game get made because it's fascinating to me. You gotta rush this snail. You've gotta collect all the snails in the world. And by God, you're gonna have to kill a lot of snails because you're gonna have to test for the immortal one. You're gonna have to kill a lot of snails because you've got to be sure you found the right one. You're starting a shell company. You're starting companies that are just killing snails. You got to do it. And then yeah, you got to put like, no, you can't put a tracker on the snail when you find it because the snail can get rid of the tracker. You've got to get the snail and you've got to keep it on you. You've got to put this snail in like a transparent but strong box. You just got to keep it on you. You've got to lock this box up. A plastic case. Get this tungsten sphere out of here. I've got to see into this thing. Maybe just like a plastic thing. I'd rather have this snail in like a clear chocolates box made of plastic than I would in a tungsten sphere. Because I want to see what this fucking snail is up to. That's right, as Bounty says, because the snail is immortal, killing it is how you test if it's the real snail. Exactly. You have to kill a lot of snails to test if you've got the immortal one. Yes, only if Jamal passes would I let the snail kill me, that's right. Well, I mean, honestly, if I'm immortal, now, am I immortal or invincible? Because then I've got to work on making enough money to make Jamble immortal. Like, can anything kill me other than the snail? If I get shot by a gun, does it matter? You're only immortal, so you just won't die from old age, but you can still die in normal ways. However, the snail is immortal and invincible. No. Now it's both. Now it's both, isn't it? It's either immortal or invincible. So if you can kill the snail, either you're both invincible or you're both not invincible. If you can kill the snail, face rush the snail. But then it's worse. It's actually worse. Because if the snail is not invincible, you can't tell if you've got the right snail or not. And you'll live your entire life in fear. I agree with Alisar, I'll negotiate with the snail, but it's said that the snail's always moving towards you, isn't it? I need to check the post. It always knows where you are and slowly crawls towards you. It says it always knows where you are, but doesn't say it always slowly crawls towards you. Assumedly, this snail can be reasoned with. Metro says, Biggs, what's the point if you're immortal but you still Asian look like shit? I could stream for 5 million years. Doesn't even matter what I look like. I'll get a VTuber. I think negotiating with the snail will be one of the better options. You either face rush this snail, and you annihilate it. You just completely go face. Because the longer you wait, the more dangerous this sphere gets. Or, you negotiate with the snail. I want a VTuber. I want a VTuber. I don't want to show my bold face on stream ever again. I want a VTuber. Put me in the VTube. Hang on, I gotta... What if the snail takes up streaming and becomes more popular than you? That's just like life in general for me. That's normal. What's the difference? It would just be one snail. I would grow to enjoy the snail as a rival. It's better than Ninja. Oh, do I have to cover that firestorm, by the way? 5 days. Yes, I do. Damn it. That's twice for Fangram today. Yay! Ho-ho! Yes! Super good.
Contact detected.
Scout target. Interesting. Scout these hands.
Engaging bogey. Approaching target now.
You know that Mr. Beast YouTuber guy? See, this is the kind of content I'd actually watch from him. He takes all that money that he's got that he gives away to people, but he makes it like this instead. Alright, Mr. Beast says, I'm gonna give away $1 million prize, but for a month, I'm going to run... He's gonna say a text-based roleplay game. Where they roleplay out this snail versus you scenario and the winner gets the money. But actually, it should be a LARP instead. No, it should be a LARP. They should make a mechanical snail that comes towards you slowly, and they should see in a month you're all locked on an island, and we have to see who can outsmart the snail. The snail battle royale. Now that's content I'd sign up for.
Transfer. Contact detected.
Air raid. Go away. The snail game.
We're in pursuit.
Hey, we got a mission. The snail is Twitch controlled. Hyperwave is finally working. Nice. Heavy floater, muton, mectoid, sectoid, drone, and outsider. Do I want to capture any of these things? I don't. There's no ethereals and there's no mutant elites, so not particularly. However, none of that is particularly scary either. Not scared, not scared, not scared. Not scared, not scared, not scared. One of these pods on a crew of 14 with one outsider. Or is it 2 outsiders on smalls now, isn't it? It's 2 outsiders on smalls now. So that's 12 enemies. There can't be that many heavy floaters. Oh yeah, we need outsider for keys, that's right, thank you. Keys. Commander Keys. What do you think XCOM would be like if, like, mid-game you got an upgrade, like the hyperwave, where you could literally see every single alien that's on the mission? Like, you could see the numbers of them, too. Like, you could actually see there's only one heavy floater on this mission. What do you think the game would be like? Better or worse? Level you up. And bring the Shogunate. That's a better question, Bobby Kills, yes. What if every map had an invisible snail and if it touched a soldier he died? Yeah, that is better. Sorry, I literally just had another solution to the snail problem in my head for 5 seconds. I just blanked out there. Fuck, it really gets in your head, doesn't it? It really does get in your head. Impressive. No, I need to get an outsider cap out of this. Let's bring twin arc throwers. No, wait, they're super heavy. Don't bring twin arc throwers. Bring one there. And then bring one here. Sniffer says, would the story be better if it was like a dog or a cheetah that was chasing you snails using mid? No. No, the small size and the slow and existential dread, I think, is what makes it such an interesting and preferred way. No, not at all. No, Sniff and Jay. You've ruined the mystique of it by making it a dog or a cheetah. Who's scared of a cheetah chasing you all the time? I've never even met a cheetah. I'm not scared of them. I've seen snails, and they strangely upset me. Banter says, once you survive the snail for 100 years, you advance to the next stage where a frog is after you, but you get $10 million. Nah, $10 million if you're immortal or invincible wouldn't even matter. More like, it's gun game. Oh! This is the video game, right? It's gun game. Every 10 years, the snail evolves to a new life form. Every 10 years, they get to pick something new. So now, it breaks the meta. You've got to shift up your defenses as well. But, in return, you get to make someone else immortal and invincible as well, unless the snail touches them. Do you know what life form it picks? Let's say yes. Let's say you know what life form it picks. Yeah. Yeah, you know what it, you know when it happens and you know what it is. You're like summoned into the same room. You can't, like between glass, you can't hurt each other. But you watch it evolve. And it looks at you and you see the new life form look at you. You see the bird or the crab or the whale. You see it. And then you're teleported away again. Back to where you were. Snail man. Can't become a human. Yeah, and it sees the new person you pick too, that's right. Exactly. It's fascinating. I'm all about this snail problem.